So we are trying to answer this question before us, which says, given this function, and our function is f of x equals x sine of x, for what values of x is f of x less than or equal to 1 minus x squared? We're going to answer this question using our CAS and by giving it a graph. So we're going to come here and push our graph button. Then we're going to put in our function x times sine of x. And then we're going to hit enter and give it a graph. Now, our domain is all real numbers, so we don't have to restrict it. So the next thing that we're going to do is find out for what values of x is f of x less than or equal to 1 minus x squared. So what we're going to do is draw this in, 1 minus x squared. So I'm going to come here and I'm going to push tab, and this is going to come up. And I can put in a new function, 1 minus x squared. Then I'm going to hit enter and it's going to draw it for us. Let's now go in for a closer look. Let's go menu, zoom, box. Whoops. Sometimes CAS is temperamental. You have to, there we go. Let's drag it into position. So we have our red graph and our blue one. Now what we want to find is where f of x or f1 of x, the blue graph, is less than our red graph. So it's obviously going to be from here to here. And we want the x values for which this is true. So as we come here and write down our answer is going to begin with x is an element of, and then we'll put our answer in. Now we're going to need the x values. So we're going to need to know where we're starting from. To find this, we need the intersection point. So we're going to go menu, menu, analyze, intersection, and then it's from here to here. So as you can see, our intersection point, our first x value is going to be negative 0.723. Now this point right here is where these two graphs are equal to each other. Now we also want that information because it says less than or equal to. So I'm going to include it. So it's going to be negative 0.723, comma. Then we want to find where it ends. So it's going to be this point. So another intersection point. So I'm going to go menu, analyze graph, intersection again, from here to here. So it's going to be 0.723. And again, this is where these two graphs are going to be equal to each other, but we still want that information because it's less than or equal to. So I come here and I write in 0.723 and close my brackets. So I have two square brackets, which is telling me I'm including those values. And that is how you answered this question. Hopefully this was helpful.